I don't know.
It does bring us into chapter 37, King Rishan. So Rishan's protection is also there. You realize is a king, so he makes sense that he would have guards, but he's also got like a giant dragon with him, so that helps a little as well. They're definitely on the search for the world serpent as well. So it's this point, Volke and team are like, it's a race at this point. You know, they don't have the runestone, but we don't know what else they do have. You know, is there some other way that they figured it out? So it's really going to be a race to figure out where that layer is. They can't dock gentle exactly. So they end up getting these ferry ships, these hopper ships to come ferry them to land. And their main goal is to really go stock up on supplies, but also go find the Huntsman Guild to essentially check and see, you know, was the plague actually cured, or do they have to try and figure out another way to cure Zaxxas? And as they're coming aboard, they go essentially through customs. They get this really awkward customs interview. And it ends up being that Evianna lies about her age. She's like, oh, I'm 15. And Volke's like, you're 14. She's like, it's only 2 weeks. And if I was the custom agent, I'd be like, I don't want to mess with this. Like,
what does it matter that's only a couple weeks? Come on. Like, yes, technically she's only 14. She's bought into a nightmare. Who cares?
I know. She's got enough power as it is. As they're going through, they do find out that Rishan is set to be married to one of the counselors from the island. So again, amassing more power. And we do also get this little fun conversation with Nicholin where he essentially took a bet out that Volke was just going to charge the Black Throne. So he's pretty pissed that he lost that, even though it would have resulted in Volke going to confront Rishan. But either way.
I mean, or would we be surprised if he did, though?
No, not at all. Ilya does kind of teleport them onto the roof, and then Nicholin was close but bet on the wrong person. Evianna runs and chases after the Black Throne. And we just get this feeling like first you have Ilya with her grudge chasing it, Volke going off on his excursion. Like, can we, for one book, can people just like stay on task?
Shoot, you're right. I mean, book 5 and we got 3 people.
And in book 1, they ran away too to go on their own. So even then they were out gallivanting around.
I mean, Volke was gallivanting around in Thronehold. He just kind of wandered on his own.
Yeah.
So it's just natural. We do want to thank everybody for listening today. And that reminder that in about a month and some change, we got the Labyrinth Arcanist coming out on December 10th. And I assume future us is going to tell past us whether we have Nicholin plushies in the future or not. So I'm going to be super excited to find that out.
I know. I want my plushie.
I do too.
Eric, Scott, and I want to thank everyone for listening today. We post a new episode every Wednesday morning at 11 Eastern, 10 Central, and 8 Pacific Standard Time. We are on all podcasting platforms and are also on YouTube as well for video. After the additional episode airs, we post chapter-by-chapter videos every day in a smaller, easier-to-digest format. We do want to give a special shout-out to the final member of our team, Dan Mackison, one of the admins for the Frith Chronicles Wiki, link listed below, and doing his best to keep everything running smoothly behind the scenes. If you want to reach out to us, you could email us at frithguildpod@gmail.com or on Facebook or any other social media by searching for Frith Guild Podcast. Just to remind everybody, we have links to everything in the description below on both the podcast and YouTube. Scott, do you have anything else you want to add this week?
Does Time Marked 2, when does that come out?
Oh, I know in November, I think.
It's like I'm trying to get to my notes as well. November 12th.
Okay. So November 12th, we have a new Time Mark Warlock. I believe it's 24-hour Warlock, if I'm not mistaken on the title of it. Can future me, can tell past me if I'm right or wrong. Because time manipulation works. It works because it's Time Mark Warlock, so.
It does. And it'll be good, too. I have no doubt about that.
Yes. I know John, Shami's husband, has constantly been saying that it is even or as good or better than time marked warlocks. So super excited about that. I think we'll catch you guys next week.